Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first edition of Tarot Tuesday/Thursday. I'm going to be doing it on Tuesdays and Thursdays and I'll explain a little bit in a minute. So let's just get right into the video. So over these last few months, while I was finishing out my semester, I've done a lot of learning of tarot, doing a lot of readings, practicing, on literally anyone who will let me read for them. So I decided I want to share that knowledge with you guys through both my blog and my YouTube space, so that if you want to learn how to read tarot, you can. If your attention span is not a 10-minute long video on each card, please feel free to go and read the quick rundowns that I have on my blog. It'll be linked down below. I only have the major arcana up right now, and then I'm also going to be doing a quick and dirty series where I go through major arcana and then each of the minor arcana suits on here as well. And then also I will be doing a 1-minute version of this, just telling you the regular meaning of the cards on my TikTok, which will also be linked in the description box down below. So without further ado, this is what I'm going to be doing for Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm kind of revamping my channel a little bit. You guys will see more of that next week as I get back into a regular posting schedule. The semester has been a long one. I don't really want to talk about it, so we're going to get right into the video. So since I've been reading tarot, I have gained quite a few resources. I have the Golden Tarot app, which is great for just a quick rundown. I also got this book from Five Below called Guided Tarot. It has a lot of information in it. I don't solely rely on this. I also have guidebooks from my I guess the beginner tarot deck and this cat tarot deck, and then I also do a lot of my own reading on websites about everything. And please also remember, sorry, I have notes in my notebook because whenever I was learning tarot, I went through every single card and wrote down a bunch of meanings and stuff, and that's what I'm going to be using to do these videos. So whenever I was learning, I went through a lot of resources. Also, please remember that this is just what the card means by itself, one card pull, that's it. If you are doing any sort of past, present, and future reading, anything that is okay, here's the situation, here's option 1, option 2, any sort of reading that has meanings in the cards, that isn't just a one card pull, these are going to be influenced by the cards around them and also the placement of the cards depending on what type of reading you're doing. So keep that in mind. If you guys would like me to do information about types of readings, what different positions mean and stuff like that, I can also do that. But today we're going to be starting with card 0 in the major arcana, the Fool. So I'm going to start off by just showing you guys the Fool in my two decks. This is the Everyday Tarot deck. This is what the Fool looks like. It's the traditional picture. And then I love the Cat Tarot deck because it's just so sassy and fun. This is what the Fool looks like, just a cat sitting on a beach with a Santa hat. Pretty cute. So the Fool's journey is what is represented in the major arcana. Each of the cards have a different meaning for the journey of the Fool, which is you if you want to take it as that, or whatever, or the person you're reading for. So we start off with the Fool as number 0 in the Fool's journey in the major arcana. So upright, it basically just means your journey, or whoever's journey, is starting a new beginning. Sometimes you see the Death card, which means a new beginning, but this could just be a new beginning in whatever aspect of your life. Nothing ended, but it's just a new, fresh start. And usually this card also means you don't really know where you're going, but you're off on this new adventure. So that's the basic upright meaning. In the context of love, the Fool really is just kind of telling you that you need to take a chance. A lot of the Fool's energy is about just taking chances. Take a chance on this new love opportunity, or it's telling you that maybe you've been closed off for a while because you had your heart broken. It's telling you to reopen yourself into that love energy, let it come into your life, and don't be afraid to really just step into that regardless of what's happened in the past. Leave what's in the past and step into this new journey with this new person and be open to relationships. Then we have career, which once again often means that you should take a leap of faith, you should take a risk. Maybe you were thinking about applying to this new job that you don't think you're qualified for, and you apply for it and you get it. You take the job. once you find out that you get it. That would be a leap of faith. That would be taking a risk, and it obviously pays off, but you know, just kind of being open to what comes into your life. You like, trust your inner guidance. Beginner's luck may be on your side if you just trust your intuition and let things happen as they may. And then next I have the spiritual meaning of this, which basically just means don't be afraid to take a leap of faith and trust the universe, which is kind of broad across the different topics, but be open to all situations in your life. If a lesson happens, it's because it was supposed to teach you something. So instead of thinking like, oh, why me, think, what did the universe teach me with this? Which I know is easier said than done, but it may just really lead to a point where you're expanding your consciousness and learning a lot more about yourself as well, which is always a great thing. Then I'm going to go into the just like financial meaning. Something about the Fool's Journey is it often talks about adventure in this first card and starting something new. So whenever it comes to financial things, maybe you've been wanting to plan a trip, maybe you've been wanting to go on an adventure, whatever it may be, and you feel secure in your money. So you can plan that trip, you can go on that adventure and just take it. You know, you aren't really worried about bills because you know the universe is going to provide for you, or already has, and you know, you've gotten money saved up and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do something nice for myself, I'm gonna go on this new adventure, I'm gonna go on this trip. And this could be something as small as taking yourself to a hiking spot where you have to pay $5 to park, but in last month's budget you did not have an extra $5 to play around with. It could be something really small like that, or it could be hopping on a plane and going to Cancun. I don't know. Whatever your budget will allow for, just know that whenever the Fool comes up, if there has been something you've been contemplating and you are doing a financial reading, you know, it may be telling you that like you can spend that little bit of extra money. That might be one of the things. You know, the Fool is an adventurous character. It's telling you to be open to the adventure in your life. And then finally, for just like regular meanings, we have health, and the Fool often tells you that you have like this ultimate like inner healing energy, so things are like going really good for you on the inside, maybe your mind's healed, whatever. It also gives us the opportunity to kind of look at our physical health and think, what could I be doing better to help heal my body? Sometimes we aren't really connected with our bodies in the way that we should be. Sometimes we aren't listening to ourselves when we're hungry because we're busy. Sometimes we aren't drinking enough water. Sometimes we're drinking too much caffeine and it's giving us headaches. Whatever it may be, listen to your body. Okay, and now we're going to go to the reversed, which basically kind of, you know, it's the opposite. It's not the right time to take a risk, you know, just kind of look at your life and what risks you might be thinking about taking and kind of examining whether you think they're going to pay off or not. You also may just be experiencing a fear of change or a like kind of major hesitation to getting outside of your comfort zone, and that's okay in some situations. You know, sometimes we have to feel that, but it's just something that you are experiencing. You may have this fear of change. You may be watching like a bunch of things happening right in front of you and you don't want them to happen, and everything's just changing so fast. So keep that in mind. And then the last thing that I want to give you guys for each one of these is the numerology, the astrology, and the element. If there's a zodiac sign like directly associated, I'll say that like with the element in astrology, but a lot of cards don't just have a zodiac, they just have like a planet and a element association, which like the Fool, the element is air, so any air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Yeah, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that's okay. My brain just like did not want to think about those. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, any of those signs might be coming up if you have that in your reading. The astrology is Uranus as the planet, so you know, maybe there's some sort of conjunction coming up, something that might be big happening in the stars that is going to affect you. And numerology is 0, it's number 0 in the deck, and it just means an open container or encompassing everything and nothing all at once, something like that. So I hope that this edition of Tarot Tuesday/Thursday was helpful for you about the Fool and the Fool's Journey, talking about the different meanings. And I hope you guys all were able to learn something. Come back every Tuesday and Thursday for more tarot videos. Check out my blog and my TikTok because I'm going to be doing a lot of content on different platforms about different things and trying to kind of overlap some of it to make it so that you guys can have options of how you consume my content. But that is it for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic, wonderful rest of your day, and next time we'll talk about the Magician, which is number 1 in the deck. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Yeah, that's it. Bye!